This is probably the worst, most consequential, self-inflicted wound in US economic policy since the Second World War. We have lost enormous credibility in the world. We've created a large uncertainty premium about what we're going to do next. And we're going to be seen as a less reliable country. And that affects everything from our ability to sell the trillions of dollars of debt we need to roll over each year, to our ability to enter into security alliances with countries, to our efforts to win support from countries in international fora. This kind of truculence does not go unnoticed, and it is not immediately forgotten. So the issue goes to how much the damage can be contained.
What do you think they're trying to accomplish here? Because so many of the goals are themselves in some ways in conflict with each other.
Ian, my expertise is in economics, not in human psychology. And so I'm not sure that I have any ability to assess the president's motives. And I'm not sure the right way to think about this is to think about a theory of rational means towards desired ends rather than a more psychological theory that emphasized the desire to get attention and to wield power and to have supplicants. I think that, why does anybody who commits extortion decide that that is the right thing to do? I don't see this as a rational way of either pursuing the objective of strengthening US manufacturing or the objective of reducing other countries' trade barriers. If an administration wanted to and was serious about strengthening US manufacturing, the last thing they would do is demolish the CHIPS Act, which was all about creating more manufacturing capacity in semiconductors, perhaps the most sensitive good in today's global economy. If the objective were to open foreign markets, surely you would negotiate first and tariff second, not the other way around. So far, the effect of the policies has been to induce retaliation so that foreign markets are going to be more closed to US producers than before. And surely others are going to be more concerned than they would have been previously about the uncertainty that's involved in doing business. When people talk about US exports, they tend not to think about tourism. They tend not to think about higher education. Those are both huge US export industries. And because of the alienation that we've created, we've actually made it much harder to have those exports. I saw a statistic the other day suggesting that Canadian air bookings to the United States were down by 70%. So I actually think there are probably going to be more trade barriers than there were before, not fewer trade barriers.